Ladies and gentlemen, your next battle of the evening is sponsored by KGO Nutrition. Keep going official. It is in the Bantamweight division, scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Introducing your first fighter, fighting out of the My Golf Vacation blue corner. He weighed in at 134 pounds. He has an amateur record of 1 win with no loss. He's representing ATT Atlanta in the dirty Atlanta, Georgia. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Marcus the Hitman Gray. And now, his opponent, fighting out of the Southern Mortgage Brokers red corner. He weighed in at 133 pounds. He has a record of 3 wins with 6 losses. He's representing Nashville, MMA, right here in Nashville, Tennessee. This is the Horseman, Payton Hayes.
Cage door is closed. Luke Wilson controlling the action. Payton Hayes, Marcus Gray, we are underway.
And I mean, one great thing about a 6'2" frame at 135 pounds is it's going to be distance all day. A Nashville Underground cage is actually a pretty good sized cage. You've got lots of space to work with. It's whether Gray's going to use that. So far, he's standing a little flat-footed, kind of in front of Talbot.
Absolutely, man. He's not using his range. He's letting Talbot get close to him.
I mean, it's a gift, Monty. A lot of these fighters are gifted in different ways, but his gift is the length. It's the reach. It's that ability to, I'm not going to compare him to John Jones, but the greatest ever has the greatest frame. Michael Phelps has the frame. So it's partly genetic, but it's partly how do you use it to your advantage. And by standing in the pocket or by standing close to Payton, he's just not utilizing that jab properly. You see open hand, see, that's a great example. No jab behind it, he's in the pocket, and he eats 1-2 down the middle. So he's going to have to start to fight a little bit longer here.
What do you think of the early jump kick here from Hayes twice now?
Well, I'll be honest with you, man. That's letting him know I'm close to you. I'm going to see where I'm at. It's also a sign of not respecting him. He's like, you're not going to use your range, so I'm going to get in and play my games.
Yeah, and again, Payton's got 9 amateur fights. This is his 10th amateur fight, officially in his 10th fight. So the comfortableness of him is just, you know, it's off the stretch. He's in there. He's feeling good. He's throwing some spinning stuff. He's playing to the crowd. And coming off a big win last time at Nashville Underground, I think he's feeling himself. So, yeah, I mean, his confidence is growing, and that's what it becomes on Gray to now do something, to change the aspect, to change the momentum, to give him something to think about.
And then Payton is getting his confidence up. But Marcus right now is out of eye, switching stances. Now he's starting to put his hand out to try to create some distance so he can strike.
And I don't mind it. It's open glove, so you got to watch out for the eye poke, but at least that's creating some distance for him. And you can tell he's a very tricky fighter. He'll move from orthodox to southpaw, but he's not throwing anything back to get Payton's respect, and that's causing Payton to just keep entering over and over and landing those big shots. You got to sting him with something. You at least got to give him something to think about. And so far, it's kind of been one-way traffic.
Absolutely. And Payton has touched it. Payton has left it to his face, at least 5 clean shots to his face, and Marcus has not responded with anything up high.
I mean, Marcus is a calm, cool customer, but right now he's got to kind of wake up and work himself into this fight, I feel
Absolutely.
like.
Got to wake up and work himself into a fight again. Range makes fights. He can still be trying to fill him out.
You always got to wonder, too, how much did the weight cut take out of him, and is he just trying to conserve? You know, is he maybe not want to go too hard in the first round? It's his first time competing in an MMA round. Again, he's in hostile territory. Maybe he's looking to conserve and come back in the second and third, but if he's going to give up that early first round, which he most certainly did, he's now working his way out of a hole.
And he's thrown a couple of good overhand rights, but Payton has blocked both of them, but you can see he's got the range, but Payton is just going straight inside of his guard.
Nice round, gentlemen. Nashville, let them hear you.
Yeah, that's a great point there on the energy expenditure, Cody. I mean, you said it, that obviously weigh-ins were a very tough time for him. He was successful, made weight, all credit to him. But maybe he is a little depleted, so he is storing some energy here for the second and the third.
Yeah, it could definitely be. I mean, again, for a guy of his length, I would think that he moves laterally a little bit more, moves side to side. But what you keep saying is that Payton Hayes keeps coming forward on the center line. and you got Marcus Graves backing straight backwards. So eventually he's going to run out of space and get up to the cage, and that's going to allow Payton to land those shots. So he's just going to move a little bit more side to side and flick out the jab, flick out the low kicks. They're not big damaging shots, but at least it's going to add some volume and allow him to find, again, that distance. Once you land that jab, then you know you can come through with the right straight, but you got to establish it first. And so far, he's being a little bit flat-footed. Now again, that could be partly because he's conserving himself, and even if you're not throwing punches or wrestling, moving is very tiring.
And you can see Marcus's corner right now telling him, throw the jab, throw the jab, throw the jab. And Marcus is bleeding right now.
Yeah, that was a good job, though. The corner maxed out that break there, the recovery period for their fighting.
They gave their man something to think about. And again, you got Payton Hayes, who, because he's the veteran, he's going to be more prone to being able to make adjustments. So we know that Marcus Graves needs to use the jab more, but if he does use the jab more, Payton Hayes is going to start countering the jab. And once he starts coming over top, you see he's got power in both hands.
Payton goes for the takedown. He was winning on the feet. Now he wants to take it to the ground. And let's see what kind of grappling experience Marcus has. Again, you said those 9 fights mean a lot right here against that cage.
And I'll give Marcus one thing. I mean, we didn't know anything about his wrestling, but because he comes from a striking base, you assume that it's probably not his forte, but he easily stuffed that takedown.
I was just going to say, his takedown defense was really solid. They framed up and then slid out very nicely.
He's starting to get a little more confident, too. He rolled with that punch, got hit, but you see he's coming forward now, and he's throwing kicks. He's trying to get his hands going. He knows he lost the first round, and he needs to do something to change how this fight's going, but at least he's trying to do that.
And he's moving a lot more this round than he was in the first round, but he's still backing straight up, man. He's not cutting any angles. You got to wonder, Marcus has got a game plan. He's got some nice kicks.
Spilled out in front of us
here. With a good shot. Payton hit him with a good shot, man, and Payton just changed levels. Let's see how he defends this.
Payton's in deep on this. He's got his hands clasped. He just needs to push and pull off the cage. But again, Marcus's legs are so long, it's very hard to get him off of his feet. And so you're going to have to expend a lot of energy here.
Yeah, we got a good little bit of blood flow going from the mouth of Gray here.
Absolutely. That was a very intelligent cage takedown defense, and he went straight into the top from the clinch for knees.
I don't mind the tie plum for him, actually. He's clearly getting chewed up at range, but he's got those knees up the middle. He almost landed one partially. This is where...
Gonna do it. A low kick finishes things off. Low kick to the body. The Horseman riding the horse here for the fans, and I think he's really feeling himself on these taunts. But man, Payton Hayes earned it. What a stoppage here in round number 2. Let's take a look at this fight-ending sequence here, gentlemen.
Yeah, I told matchmaker Tim Roy when I saw Payton Hayes on the card, I said he'd very well be my favorite 3-6 amateur MMA fighter. He's super skilled, and he's young, he's good looking, he's got the package. We've got a Salsa King in the main event, but did you see him do his little salsa shuffle there?
It was amazing, yeah. Obviously he's the Horseman, he rode the cage, he got down, he danced, and I mean, the final strike of the fight there was a very... It was a big flex, body kick to a downed opponent for the walk-off victory. Payton Hayes really showing out here at the Underground.
The last time we see him at the Underground, he's 2-6. This time we see him at the Underground, he's 3-6. The next time we see him at the Underground, he's going to be 4-6. He's working his way back to 500. He's doing it the right way. And as you can see, he's adding a lot of skills to his repertoire. So this is actually I wouldn't say a bad performance for Marcus Graves. It's his first time out there. You know, he had a lot of things working against him. A very tough opponent, but also you can see him trying to figure out what was working for him and what wasn't. In the second round, he knew I could run away and try to survive the decision, but I'm going to lose the fight. So he went out on the shield. He tried to engage Payton. He tried to come forward. He tried to mix it up, but ultimately that range striking did favor the shorter man who was faster in the pocket, able to land his hands. As I mentioned, power in each of that left and that right. He was landing them 2 at a time. Yeah,
that was a really, really good showing from Payton Hayes. The big-time takeaway. The night belongs to him. We throw it now to Jeff House.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee stops us about at 1 minute and 41 seconds of the second round. Your winner, by way of liver kick knockout, out of the red corner, Payton Hayes.